Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the UConn Huskies, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
Kick it off.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So UConn's offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Got the quick pass. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Delivers the contact. Afterburner's coming. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense. This UConn offense really has it going. They keep attacking through the air. On the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pickup of one. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down. stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage. A nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come over.
To throw, it's McCord. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Good right down the boulevard. And it has been a defensive struggle to say the least, but finally scoring. We've got a field goal on the board. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points. And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You've got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That's a live ball. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. UConn quick to the line. They'll go to the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
UConn going back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They execute and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to get to it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
That play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. Back to pass, it's McCord. He's going for it all. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing to try to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the play.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Huskies with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wide. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, running back on the move. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Scanning the field, it's McCord. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quick strike complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Orange will have to punt.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
The UConn offense goes back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. And the pass is intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because
he caught it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Huskies! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Gadsden. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back gets to give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Up-tempo for the offense. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's McCord. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse right back at it. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, no, the ball popped out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up. Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big, and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This offense has a 2nd down play. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this one.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.